I am so sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but there has been 2 more kits announced for The Sims 4 today. I'm mostly joking about that. It's not actually bad news. The kits don't even look bad. I think that the frequency of kits and the expensive nature of the kits kinda leaves us all having mixed feelings about them. Because even when the kits seem good, we still have this like, oh my god, another one sort of mentality about it. The 2 kits today aren't actually a huge surprise though, for a couple reasons. One, they teased them, but also they leaked again. So we'll talk about the kit announcements and a couple other Sims news things. And as I'm starting to record this, there hasn't been a base game update yet, but I'm guessing it'll come out in about an hour. So we'll obviously get to that at the end of the video as well. So you might remember this post from way back in June. This is one of the quarterly teasers that they make. And in this teaser, there was kind of bigger news that was announced. This was the first confirmation of horses for the game. They posted "Take the Reins" from June to September. And in this, it says a Rootin' Tootin' expansion. Obviously that was horses, but it also mentions 2 bold kits behind The Sims and more. When this first came out, nobody really cared about the kit thing because the reins part was obviously way more interesting, but there is a couple things in this image that kind of tease some stuff. I don't know if you can see this down here, but there's a little pair of sunglasses hidden in this tree. There's also what looks to be a little set of swim trunks over here in the corner, and this sort of strange looking thing that's maybe a chair. So way back when this first came out, a lot of us, myself included, were kind of guessing that there would be some sort of swimwear kit or like pool kit or something like that. It just made sense because it was the summertime and then we had these glasses and the swim trunks. We weren't sure if it was going to be a build kit or a cast kit or what, but that part was kind of clear to me, at least way back then. The other kit was more of a mystery because all we had was this chair silhouette. Like, you can't really guess about that. And for all we knew, the swim trunks and the chair could have been related somehow. We didn't really know. Well, cut to September, and now they've actually announced both of these things. And if I'm being honest, I had kind of forgotten that we were expecting them. I was so distracted by horses and playing all the horse stuff that I wasn't really thinking about kits. The Sims just posted today, treat yourself to Atzarela's life of luxuriously modern furniture and sophisticated decor in the collaborated Modern Luxe Kit, and turn heads at the pool with colorful swimwear with the new Poolside Splash Kit. I have a lot of thoughts about both of these things, which we will get into. First, I want to watch back this little video and kind of see what they're teasing, because this is always interesting to see the artwork on this stuff. So it looks like the swimwear thing is a Create a Sim kit, and the Modern Luxe Kit is some sort of bedroom furniture set, maybe? I like the teaser, how it's kind of like switching from side to side and it's the same Sims. So first, the Modern Luxe Kit, it says content creator and longtime Simmer Atzarela helped us celebrate hard work with new elegant furniture that says I made it in The Sims 4. Available September 7th. So that's only a couple days away. And this is a screenshot of the stuff that's coming in it. So if I'm being honest, this is not really my personal style. That's okay. Like, I would say most of the kits aren't my personal style. It isn't a bad thing. When I saw the leaked cover art, I was kind of like, uh-oh, what's this gonna be like? And I'm feeling a bit better after seeing the screenshots, but also knowing it's a collab kit makes me feel so much better about this. I think I just really trust other Simmers' opinions, and all the collab kits they've done so far, at least for me, have been huge hits. Like, my favorite kit they ever made is Plumbella's Pastel Pop Kit, and it helps that I just like that style a lot, but it also has a lot of really cool, thoughtful things, like the fancy laptop and the cute corkboard that sort of fill gaps of stuff that we don't have otherwise. So all of that to say, I really trust Zarela. I've known her for a long time, and I feel like she's got good opinions and good style, so it makes me feel good about this. I'm obviously gonna link her stuff down below, by the way, in case you want to go and follow her. But let's break down this screenshot a little bit. So first of all, I'm seeing a couple really nice pieces of art. Specifically, this print is stunning. I like the gold frame on it. There's a lot of gold happening. This one is kind of more abstract, but I feel like both of these probably have a lot of different print swatches on them, so I can picture myself using them in a lot of different places, so they're gonna work really well. There's a bed, a nightstand, a big tall bookshelf. I'm seeing a beautiful little plant. That's probably one of the nicest things in here, at least in my mind right now. We've got curtains on this wall. This thing we'll get to, that is gonna be a little record player. There's a dresser. I like this chair. There's a couple fancy chairs, it seems like. Maybe a small round coffee table or something. We got some floor pillows, a rug. There's like a little purse with some makeup and stuff. I'm also seeing a new lamp, a couple couple new shelves. This seems like a cute new clutter item. It's hard to tell on this shelf what's clutter and what's attached, but I'm guessing that most of these items are attached to the shelf. And then this, I think this back here is a new vanity. They did post a blog post with some more information. It says, live in the luxury your Sims deserve through elegant art, sophisticated decor, and cushy comfort. Pieces like TVs disguised as wall art? Wait. Is that like a frame TV? Oh my god. Okay, no, that changes everything. That's like the #1 selling point of the kit. That's a TV. The texture looks different from this one. Oh my god, if that's true, well, they wouldn't lie, so it must be true. Let me show you a picture of what I'm talking about. So they sell these frame TVs in real life. They look like this. So the TV is very skinny. It's completely flat against the wall. And like they're kind of matte almost, or at least they can seem to be. So you can turn them on and then put a picture on them and it looks like it's a piece of art, but you can also watch TV on it like normal and it functions like a regular TV. I have one of these. I bought one because I have like a fireplace kind of like this actually, so I bought one to put above it in my living room. They're actually really cool. Even just based on how skinny and flat to the wall they are, it's really impressive. This is amazing. I've never really even thought about wanting that in The Sims. I guess I just never considered it, but that would be so cool. This must be it. That must be the TV. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, also designer handbags, sculptures, and a functional record player. Functional is an important keyword here. I really enjoyed working with the Sims team. From my vision board of the design to choosing the style and colors of the furniture, it was surreal seeing my ideas come to life. This is truly a dream come true. I drew inspiration from Black artists who showcase the luxurious lifestyle of Black individuals. This ultimately served as the primary influence for the project. This is so cool. Collab kits are amazing. Getting to do this, like I said, I really trust Simmers. They think of things like the frame TV and the record player and stuff that like we don't really have. They think of these cool ideas and they have such a different perspective from the dev team. And that's not meant to be an insult to the dev team. It's just really cool to give the opportunity to a player to draw from their personal life inspiration and their passions and like what they want in the game. It always ends up being so good. I really have high hopes for this kit now. I'm sorry. I'm like in awe. I'm in awe. This is amazing. I'm so excited. There isn't usually like a specific item that kind of draws my attention from the teasers of kits. This is kind of a new feeling for me. I feel like oftentimes I leave kit announcements feeling like, oh, okay, that would be cool. But right now I'm really excited. Like this is really cool. Okay, I probably should look at the other kit too. There's also a Create a Sim kit. And this one I have more mixed feelings about. So my #1 mixed feeling, and I know I am such a hypocrite, okay? Because I personally feel right now like, well, I don't really care about this. But I know for a fact that when the underwear kit came out, I know that in that video I was like, oh, I don't want an underwear kit, I want a swimwear kit. And now they're giving me a swimwear kit and I don't care. I don't really want it that much. Which is so bad. That's so bad. I'm eating my own words right now. But when the underwear kit came out, I was like, oh, I don't really want this, but at least I can use some of these things as swimsuits. And I went on like a whole tangent about how I would rather have a swimsuit kit than an underwear kit. And well, look, here we are. Okay, the other thing that really scares me about this kit. You see the pool floaties, okay? Are we seeing them? How do you think that works? Like in CAS, what is it? Because we do have pool floaties for children or for toddlers, I forget. But we do have them in game and they're an accessory. So do you think that the arm floaties and the ring are separate? And if so, is the arm floaty like a bracelet and the ring is a bracelet too? Are they attached to each other? So you just put them on all as one bracelet? Is the ring attached to the bottoms? Like, do you think that there's like a plain bottoms and then a bottoms with a ring attached to it? Do you think it's like a full body outfit? Like the whole thing is just one full body outfit in CAS? I don't know. And I'm kind of scared of it. We don't really get stuff like this. This is sort of new uncharted territory accessory wise. So I'm really curious to see how that works. From this screenshot, obsessed with this swimsuit, obsessed with with these sunglasses. I like this swimsuit in the back too, and I love a couple of the bikinis I'm seeing. I like these bottoms. So I'm not mad. Like, I kind of like the idea of more swimwear. I like the idea of more sunglasses. We've got some cute flip-flops, it looks like. The Sims team said, turn heads at the pool with vibrant colors, trendy cuts, and playful patterns designed to complement all with the Sims 4 Poolside Splash Kit. Yeah, it's the playful patterns that scares me. The Sims 4 has too many patterns. Come the life of the pool party. Empower Sims to turn heads at the pool. Sims can even dip their toes into the world of aquatic accessories, perfecting their poolside ensemble with stylish shades, rainbow nails, sandals, fabulous floaties, and more. Okay, this is a different screenshot. There's kid stuff. Oh, that makes me feel better. I thought it was gonna be only adult stuff. So I feel better about that already. We can see a couple more variants now too. You know what? That little swimsuit with the crab, that's really cute. That is really cute. I'll give them that. Okay, I like it now. This changed my opinion. I guess I just don't really care about Create-A-Sim kits. It would take a lot for me to be like, oh my god, Create-A-Sim kits. You know, like I'm way more interested in build stuff. One of the other things that I've been seeing people say about this kit is like, why is it coming out in September? Because the summer is over for most people. I hadn't really thought about that because I live in Florida. So like for me, the summer is never over. So I don't know. I'm not mad about timing or anything. It is kind of weird how it comes out like right as everybody's going back to school though. Like they kind of missed the boat a little bit. Let me show you quickly because there was a leak. It looks like Raven Angel 888 on Twitter is who first found them and then posted them. So this is that Poolside Splash Kit cover. It's cute. We can see like the rainbow nails, some of the swimsuits. I mean, it's nice. I like it. But then this is the Modern Luxe Kit cover. And this one, we can see that record player again in it. There's also a couple things like the pillows. I thought yesterday when I saw the leak that the pillows looked really weird. I was like, what is that thing? Now seeing the screenshot, I know it's pillows, but when I first saw it in the drawing, I was like, that's really weird. It looks better in game. The curtains look really lovely, but the record player, okay, in that description, they described the record player as being functional, which doesn't mean that much, okay? It's probably just gonna be a working radio like all the other ones are in game. But then on Twitter, in this little video they posted, it's spinning. You see that? It's spinning. I want it to spin. I think it's really important to me that it spins. So we'll have to see what happens when it actually comes out, but I really want it to spin. But anyway, I think that covers all the kit stuff that we know so far. And these are coming out on Thursday, September 7th. This is the general release schedule for kits. What normally happens is there's an update on Tuesday. They'll announce the kits that day and then update the game to get ready for the new release. And then they'll come out on Thursday. It's a pretty sure thought that anything for The Sims 4 will have update Tuesday, release Thursday. There's definitely been occasional times where it strays from that, but for the most part, Tuesday, Thursday for Sim stuff. We all kind of guessed that when the kit covers leaked yesterday and it ended up being right. So with that being said, there's probably gonna be an update in a little bit here. So I'm gonna go and wait for that. And if so, I'll be back. Okay, the patch notes are still not out. That's fine. The update, it came out like 26 minutes ago. I'm sat here waiting for the list of things that come in the update, but in the meantime, we can download it and start looking for ourselves. I don't expect this update to be very big. Usually the ones around kits are quite small. It's like literally just kit prep to make sure the kits are gonna work when the games come out. I don't anticipate there being like big new features or anything. There is one thing though that to me is a big new feature, which I'll show you once we get into game. All right, it's downloaded. I'm launching the game. I always get my hopes up with these little mini updates and it never really is that exciting. So I'm trying to be a little bit more reasonable today. Mods disabled. Your game has just been updated. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, what I wanted to show you is in build mode. This is something that a lot of us have been talking about and complaining about and begging for a really, really long time, because before, when you look at the pack filters in build mode, all of the packs are listed separately, except for the kits, because they used to just say kits and you press the kit button and it was all of them together. Well, they have finally made a separate filter for all of the individual kits. It's kind of a long list because there's a lot of them. This is gonna make things a lot easier though, because sometimes you're searching for like a specific item and you know it's from this kit, but you like can't remember what it's classed as or whatever. So it's really useful to have these filters. I feel like at this point, because there's so many packs, they might need to make a new filter system or something, because this is just becoming a really, really long list. But I use these all the time, so this is gonna come in really handy. Seems like a small thing, but for me, it's gonna make a huge difference in my like everyday building. But there's still no patch notes. So aside from that, I have not got a clue what else comes in the update. You know what is so sad? This week was the 9th anniversary of The Sims 4 coming out, and there's not gonna be like anything. nothing. There's not gonna be any special item to celebrate. It's probably just gonna be like bug fixes. Whenever there's a patch, I literally just sit here refreshing constantly, waiting for the patch notes to get posted on this blog. All I can see right now is last month's. This makes me irrationally angry. I don't know why it bothers me so much, but when the update comes out and the patch notes don't come out at the same time, why? Why? I just want to know what comes in the update. And I know that I'm being really silly and impatient, but like, it's been 32 minutes. Oh my god, I literally just got done filming like oh, sorry guys, the patch notes aren't out yet and I don't have time anymore, so I can't read them to you. The patch notes are out now. So all it took was me just pretending I wasn't gonna read them and then they came out. So let's go through this. This update brings with it a number of fixes to the gallery. Okay, here we go. Obviously the filters in build mode and cast have been expanded so that we can have the kit filters. Also, some gallery features and fixes are able to be released directly to you more frequently without a game update. Okay, interesting. So we have a new gallery thing, which means they don't need maintenance downtime to release those updates. Oh, okay, cool. So they've just improved the gallery so that they can update it more easily. And there's a handful of bug fixes. Oh my. I will link this down below so you can read the whole thing for yourself, but I'm gonna go through right now and point out the things that mean the most to me. Oh, they're even updating the search feature on the gallery to make it a little bit better, which is interesting. Morgan Ember will start to use their preferred they them pronouns in new game saves if the Sims 4 is set to English. So they actually went back and updated Morgan's pronouns appropriately. Morgan came out before the pronoun update did, so they used they them pronouns like in the description and stuff, but they weren't like actually given the pronouns until now, so that's pretty cool. There's so many oversights like that in The Sims 4 where like we have these new features and they never went back and fixed stuff like that, because they do get a pass for pronouns not existing when Morgan was made, but like we've had pronouns for a while now, so I'm glad they finally did it. I don't know what these mean. There's a couple shoes that are now appropriately tagged. Something about the Simtimates collection having some updates, but otherwise there isn't anything major in this update as we had guessed. And again, I will link this for you in case you want to read the whole thing yourselves. Okay, well, I think on that note, I'm going to end this video right here. Obviously, if you're ever interested in Sims news or like pack content, anything new going on with The Sims 4, make sure you're subscribed. I always make videos like this when there's announcements or other things going on in the community. I also do a lot of Sim stuff over on my Twitch channel if you want to come by and hang out with us. I play The Sims like literally every day over on Twitch, and I'm getting kind of close to 800,000 followers. I don't usually talk about that kind of stuff, but like, I'm just saying. So if you want to come by, it's linked down below. Thank you for watching, and I'm gonna catch you all tomorrow. Okay, bye everybody. I can't get over that frame TV. That is such a cool idea. I'm so curious to see how it works and what it's like in game. I'm really intrigued by it.